Lego City is a theme that I haven't collected in a while, but when I first got into Lego, it was the only theme I did collect. In this video, I will go over my top 20 favorite Lego City sets, and a lot of them will be on this list because of nostalgia. Number 20 is the Cargo Truck from 2013, and like most city sets, the minifigures aren't that special or interesting, so I probably won't talk about the minifigures for most of these sets. I like the design of the truck with the side that can open to store the cargo. It comes with a forklift that uses a rubber band to actually make it work and lift things up into the truck. The actual cargo looks like an engine and some gas containers. Number 19 is the Helicopter and Limousine from 2010. And there was kind of a remake of this in 2016, but I picked this over that one because even though I never owned this set, I always wanted it because I thought it was cool, and this just has more of a classic city look. The helicopter is fine, but nothing special. The main appeal of this set was the limo. We don't see them too often in Lego sets. It isn't the best build, but I always liked it a bit. Number 18 is Off-Road Fire Rescue from 2007, and the only reason that this is on this list is because it was my first Lego set. I actually got two of this set because I thought I was missing a piece, but after I got the second one, I found the missing piece. So this ended up being my first and second Lego set. Besides it being my first Lego set, it really isn't that special. The truck and trailer are nice builds, but nothing unique. There are many builds like this in the theme. Number 17 is Jungle Exploration Site from 2017, and this is one of the only sets on this list that I never owned or had nostalgia for. The jungle vehicles are okay, but probably my least favorite parts of this set. My favorite parts of this set are the ruins with the crashed plane and the actual exploration site. I really like how that crashed plane looks, and that temple area is nice with the boulder trap. There are also some nice smaller parts of this set, like the Venus flytrap, the leopard, and the machetes were new for this wave. Number 16 is the Garbage Truck from 2016, and this kind of feels like a random pick for me because the only garbage truck I owned from the theme was the one from 2012, but this version is a really nice vehicle. It reminds me of the 2007 version, just a little upgraded. I like the orange color and the features where you can lift the garbage into the truck and also dump it out. Number 15 is Bank and Money Transfer from 2011. I love the police sets from this era, and this is a really good one. I like both vehicles, especially the bank truck, which can open up to store safes and cases with money. The main build is the actual bank, which has a decent exterior, and the interior has a desk at the first floor, and the second floor has the main safe, which the robbers are trying to steal. Number 14 is Town Square from 2014, and this set includes a lot. First, for the vehicles, I like the red bus, and the small street sweeper vehicle is just fine. The crane isn't my favorite, but it has an alright play feature where you can lift up the bike shop sign. The buildings are my favorite part about this set. The pizza shop is pretty cool, but the bike shop is my favorite. It's a very nice corner building, and the interior comes with some extra torsos, helmets, and a cool motorcycle at the top, which I really like that piece for it. The last part is a statue which the crane can also lift up, and this is a nice inclusion to the set. Number 13 is the Lego City Truck from 2010, and I never owned this set, but I did own the Toys R Us truck, which also came with a small store. I picked this instead of that though because I thought the idea of there being a Lego truck was cooler, and this seems more classic. The actual truck is just a standard semi-truck build with the yellow color and the Lego logo on it. But I really like the small Lego sets that this comes with, and one of those small sets is Off-Road Fire Rescue, which was my first Lego set and number 18 on this list. The other two small sets included are this set, which is kind of meta, and there is also a police car. Number 12 is Service Station from 2016, and this is just a pretty great set. The vehicles are okay. I like the tow truck and car, but they are pretty similar to most Lego City vehicles, and the street sweeper is the most unique and can actually turn. The actual service station is one of the best buildings we have ever gotten for Lego City. It just looks like a gas station, and we don't really see that often in Lego. The interior is nice for its size, and it includes a pizza and a small Lego set. This set is also a 2-in-1 set, which is surprising because they are pretty uncommon for Lego City. The second build seems to have more of a mechanic area look. I don't like the second build as much as the main one, but I like that they give the option for it. Number 11 is the Pickup Tow Truck from 2015. The main part of this set is of course the truck, which I really like the design of. I like the green and white color scheme, the towing feature is pretty nice, and it just seems like a solid truck build for City that is different from most truck builds in the theme. Number 10 is Helicopter Arrest from 2013, and this set comes with a decent amount of things. First, for the vehicles, the helicopter is fine, but probably my least favorite part about this set, but it has a rope for the police to hang on to. The boat isn't my favorite, but I still like it, and the orange truck is surprisingly pretty good for how simple it is, and it's definitely my favorite vehicle in this set. But the main part of this set is the house, which is the best part of this set. The house has a small dock for the boat to dock at and a garage to store the truck in. The interior is actually pretty empty, it only has one desk and a chair, but I think the exterior and everything else in this set makes up for it. Number 9 is Prison Island from 2016, and not only is this a great LEGO set, this was also a really good idea for a LEGO set, and I'm glad they made it. For the vehicles, the police boat and helicopter are just okay, but that balloon is pretty cool. The main building looks really good. It has a few cells for the prisoners with a bunk, and there's a drainage tunnel that could be used as an escape. The actual police area in the building with the tower is really small in the interior, so it doesn't have much, but the island as a whole is great. Number 8 is the garage from 2009. Out of the 3 vehicles, my favorite is the tow truck, which has a cool mechanism for the tow. There are 3 areas in the building: the office area, which contains a coffee maker, the garage for the tow truck, and the mechanic area where you can lift up the small car to change the tires, and there is a crane which can move some containers from left to right. This is another one of the more unique buildings for the theme, and one I'm very fond of. Number 7 is High Speed Chase from 2013. Now, I haven't been talking about the minifigures for these sets because they aren't too interesting, but there is an interesting character in this set, which is Chase McCain from LEGO City Undercover. It was great to actually get him in physical form in this set. The 2 vehicles that also both appear in LEGO City Undercover are pretty cool. The criminal's car has a nice sleek design, and the police car is pretty solid with some trunk space. It also comes with a spike strip, which you don't see often in sets, and a standard police motorcycle. Number 6 is City Hospital from 2018, and this is my favorite hospital we've ever gotten. Out of all the hospital builds, I think this one looks the most complete. The 2 vehicles are an ambulance and a helicopter. I don't love the helicopter, but the ambulance is pretty good. Now, the actual building has a nice modern design to it. There are a few different areas like the x-ray room and the eye exam room, but the interior kind of feels cramped because of the limited space. You can take apart the building in sections and move them around with that modular style, but it won't look as good as the stock build. Number 5 is Museum Break-In from 2013. This set comes with 3 vehicles: a van for the criminals to put the stolen stuff in, a generic police helicopter that comes with a light brick, and my favorite, the police van that can carry stuff on the inside and the police can hang from the sides. The main building is the museum, and this is a good build and setting for the set. The exterior looks good, but the criminals can climb up the side and get in through the skylight. The interior has lasers in front of the door and a lot of artifacts for them to steal. Number 4 is Prisoner Transport from 2011, and this is one of the sets I am most nostalgic for. The actual Prisoner Transport van is one of my favorite vehicles from the theme. The back can open up to put the prisoners inside, and the sides can open to store the police gear. Also, the light on the top can spin around. The criminal comes with an orange motorcycle and a bag with money. This might not be one of the best sets, but I still love it. Number 3 is the police station from 2005, but it was also re-released in 2006. The only difference between the 2 was that the original version came with a police figure that had a light-up flashlight. This is one of my favorite police station sets. I like that it has a black and white color scheme rather than the more common blue and white. The vehicles are nothing special, just a police motorcycle, van, and helicopter. This is the only LEGO City police station that is built on a raised base plate, which you don't really see anymore, and I think it helps fill the build out more and make it feel larger. The interior actually has a decent amount of rooms, but nothing too special inside. There is one big cell outside and a bunch of spotlights. Number 2 is the camper van from 2014, and there have been camper van sets before and after this in this theme, but this one is my personal favorite. I love camper vans and RVs like this as LEGO sets, and this one means a lot to me. I used to play with this one a lot when I was younger, and I had to rebuild it many times because my cat would keep destroying it. You can open the side to reveal a bed, a chair, and a table, and the top can be opened for storage. It also comes with a red canoe which you can store on the top. Number 1 is the police station from 2011, and this is not only my favorite LEGO City set, but my favorite police station set. First, I like both of the police cars in this set, and the design of the actual station is pretty cool. I like the layout with the garages at the bottom and the stairs going up to the cells and over the garages to the actual main part. I like the interior as well. I think it utilizes the space pretty well. There's also a helipad on the roof, but the set doesn't actually contain a helicopter, which I'm fine with. This is just a really good police station, and there hasn't been one as good as this since in the theme. So those were my top 20 LEGO City sets. It isn't my favorite theme, but I have a lot of memories with a lot of the sets. But anyway, that's all I have to say. See you next time. Goodbye.